Belize has joined in the celebration of Caribbean Fisherfolk Day. A ceremony took place a little earlier. The day is being observed under the theme The Caribbean Community Common Fisheries Policy, breaking the cycle of poverty in fishing communities. One of the speakers at this morning's ceremony was the Executive Director of the Caribbean Regional Fisheries Mechanism, Milton Houghton.
The fishers make very important contribution to the social and economic development as well as to the culture of this nation. They contribute significantly to food and nutrition security, to the generation of employment and income, to trade and the earning of foreign exchange, which is so important to purchase goods such as medicine, manufactured goods, and so on, that we cannot produce here in Belize. The fishermen are also very important for poverty alleviation as well as the stability of coastal communities across Belize and across the Caribbean. The fishermen and fisherwomen contribute significantly to the culture and the identity of Belize as a nation and the Caribbean region overall. So Fishermen's Day 2015 is an occasion to focus the region's attention on the crucial role that the Caribbean Community Common Fisheries Policy can play in eradicating hunger and poverty. CARICOM countries are either surrounded by or bordered by the Caribbean Sea and Atlantic Ocean, from which they derive many economic and social benefits. Today, however, in most countries, we continue to fight against poverty, food insecurity, unemployment, underemployment, inequality in the distribution of wealth, escalating crime, among other social ills. But the development and sustainable use of our fisheries resources is a powerful weapon we have as we seek to eradicate poverty, to promote peace and prosperity and human and economic development in the Caribbean region and in Belize. Within the region, as we think about the future that we would like to leave for our children in the next 50 or 70 years, we really want a future in which the people and countries are economically independent, self-reliant, peaceful, prosperous, and where our countries are fully integrated in the global economy. We want a future where we have the capacity, the technology, the knowledge to fully utilize and to manage and conserve and protect the living marine resources in a sustainable manner. Continued enjoyment of the benefits from the seas and the oceans are threatened by numerous problems, including climate change, pollution and degradation of the marine environment from multiple anthropogenic sources, including overfishing, illegal fishing, irresponsible fishing, among others.
Houghton spoke of the importance of the fisheries sector to the economy.
In the CARICOM countries, well over 350,000 persons are dependent on the fisheries for their livelihoods. So it is important that we strengthen the governance and management arrangements, both at the national and regional levels, by developing and implementing and enforcing sound fisheries management and conservation measures so as to ensure availability of fish to local communities, to fish processors, to exporters. Effective management and conservation is one of the most important preconditions for continued development of the fisheries sector, including the promotion and expansion of trade in fish and seafood.
Fisheries Administrator Beverly Wade said it is important that fishers be acknowledged for the role they play in our country's economy.
Fishers and this fishing sector, extremely important. You're the cornerstones of the development of Belize. Fishing is truly one of the true Belizean-owned industries. It's one of the primary industries that continues to contribute to our national economy. And we have to keep it like that. Yes, we have challenges, as mentioned this morning by Mr. Horton, by Danny. There's some that we cannot control, climate change, natural disasters. But there are areas that we have to continue to work together, partner. We have to look at how we do business as fishers. We have benefited from the great cooperation that we've had with you fishermen, and we want to continue to benefit from that. I am very proud as a fisheries administrator, and my colleagues from the region could tell you that, because I boast about Belize wherever I am. And I think you deserve a big hand. Because even though we have our challenges here, I could tell you that we're often looked at as great examples for best practices. We're often looked at as leaders in fisheries management. And we have to continue that. We have to continue that sense of responsibility, that sense of ownership that we have over our fishing. Because we can't make it happen without you.
As part of the celebrations, the Outstanding Fishers Award was presented to Ana Ramirez of Punta Gorda.
Being a fisherwoman is great. Is maybe sometimes I say it's hard, because it's really hard, especially in those days that when we used to learn paddle and sail. It's very hard, but we do it. I'm married and continue with it. I raise my children with it. I educate them with being a fisherwoman. So it's, to me then, it's very important. And like what they say, when they call me for any meeting to I attend. And I advise, because I know a person like this, I like to preserve and take care of many things. Like our waters, we know for catch the little ones, let the little ones grow, then we catch the big ones. So that's why sometimes in any meetings where they call me to say something, and I always have to say that. And I'm very proud that the managed access license, because that brings us more guarantee to our product.
Ramirez said she started fishing from the age of 7.